Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
The games are well and truly underway in Paddy, from the opening ceremony to the Aussies scoring gold after gold in the pool. And just moments ago, our Matildas were victorious over Zambia, taking them down 6-5. Here to break it all down for us, the Today Show sports star, Alex Cullen. Hello.
Hello.
Bonjour.
How are you, Judge?
I'm very well, mate.
Bonjour, bonsoir, bon huit, where I am right now. I cannot believe what just happened. I am speechless almost. I am in absolute raptures at what I just witnessed. 6-5. You don't see that scoreline very often, and the Matildas, my goodness gracious, they just pulled that out of the fire.
Yeah. Because it's a high-scoring game in soccer, and as you say, you just don't see that. It's like a touch football score.
It is. And look, they were very good, Zambia. They were so good that I thought they'd beat us handsomely, but they didn't. You know, Barbara Banda, an absolute superstar for Zambia, opened the scoring within a minute of the game.
Right.
They raced out to a 2-1 win. Then it was 3-1, 4-2 at half-time. We just kept coming back. You know, we had a Hayley Rasso header from a set piece, Alana Kennedy as well, and then we just sort of kept coming. Then the second half, we were 5-2 down. It was 5-2. To come back from that is simply unbelievable. We had Steph Catley with that penalty goal and a free kick as well that just went through the hands of that poor goalkeeper from Zambia. A massive mistake. And it was 5-all for what seemed like an eternity. And then Michelle Heyman, the 36-year-old superstar from Shellharbour, there on the South Coast, out of the team in 2019, comes back in to replace Sam Kerr when she injured her ACL earlier this year, and just scores the winner. 6-5 Matildas. We've witnessed history. Unbelievable, I tell you. And I'm still on such a high. I just can't believe that happened.
And what happens now?
Well, it's not over yet. So we take on the US. We take on the US next. And there's a bit of revenge there because they beat us for the bronze medal in Tokyo a few years ago, 4-3, denied us an Olympic medal, an elusive Olympic medal. We keep coming fourth, James. We came fourth at the World Cup last year, fourth in Tokyo. So the US are really good. They beat Zambia 3-0 a few days ago. So they're very, very handy. Trinity Rodman, she's really good. Daughter of Dennis Rodman. There you go, the Chicago Bulls superstar. Yeah, that's pretty cool. She's really fantastic. So they're going to be ready to play. And we, of course, lost to Germany a few days ago, 3-0. So we've made it pretty hard for ourselves. But we're still in this. We go back to Marseille to play that game Wednesday night my time, Thursday morning yours. So
I hope we can take it away in Marseille. To quote the Angels there, that would be fantastic.
The Angels. I've been playing that song so often. What a song that is.
That is a banging song. You know, forget Celine Dion at the end of the Olympic, at the opening ceremony. You should have had the, her building out that. Take me away to Marseille.
Take me away to Marseille. I've been blaring that the whole time. What a song. And what about Celine Dion? I mean, no one expected that. I've been watching that doco where she sort of talked at length about her illness. And I thought, there's no way she's coming back to do something like what she did that night.
Yeah.
I was not actually there, I've got to say. I was in Montpellier with the Australian athletics team.
Right.
The poor athletics team missed out each year because they're sort of at a training camp outside. But just watching that moment, you know, Celine singing from the top of the Eiffel Tower, it's unbelievable. And there's just been so many moments, you know. Jess Fox earlier tonight, the Australian women's sevens team. You know, it's been a wonderful couple of days for Australia, let me tell you.
And the opening ceremony, I watched it without looking at any sort of commentary from social media, and I liked it. And then I looked at the pile and I thought, hang on a minute, I must be missing something here.
Well, look, it was trying times. It was, it was raining, of course, but I was watching the French one, unfortunately. I didn't see our coverage. I was watching the French one. I could hardly understand what was going on, of course. I don't really speak that very good of French. But, look, I thought it went really well. It went off without a hitch. The Australians were fantastic. I thought that torch would go out. I was so worried. I thought that old guy in the wheelchair would drop it. Rafael Nadal looked really worried as he was like flying along on that boat, sort of looking around at the crew going, is it going to go out? And no, it didn't, luckily. And it finally got to that balloon and just rose up. And it was just, That was it. It was
He was
such a
carrying
beautiful
that
moment.
torch like he was carrying a cake at a kid's birthday party. And it's like,
Yeah.
come on.
Don't drop it.
Don't
Don't
drop it.
So, yeah.
Alex, thank you so much for joining us. And you guys are doing a great job over there. You can watch the Paris 2024 Olympic Games live and free on the Nine Network or stream on Nine Now. Alex Cullen, thank you.
Jonesy, pleasure. Thanks so much.